Everyone is chasing the next unicorn. AI startups, crypto plays. The next app that raises $50 million before it earns a single dollar of profit. Meanwhile, a quiet minority is buying laundromats, vending machine routes, parking lots. Businesses so unglamorous that nobody posts about them online, and so profitable that almost nobody talks about them either. This isn't a hustle list. This is math. Forgotten business isn't a business that stopped working. It's a business that stopped trending. Low glamour. Zero social media appeal. But steady, provable demand, and real, calculable cash flow. Each one below comes with the actual numbers, startup cost, income potential, and one honest catch that never makes it into the headline. Number 1. Laundromats. Laundromats feel like a relic from the 1980s, which is exactly why nobody's competing for them anymore. A modern coin-in-app laundromat costs between $200,000 and $500,000 to build out, but a well-located one can clear $50,000 to $100,000 a year in pure profit, largely on autopilot. The demand never disappears. Renters without in-unit washers aren't going anywhere. The catch: machines break, and repair costs plus utility bills quietly eat 15 to 20% of revenue if you're not watching closely. Number 2. Vending machine routes. A single vending machine costs $3,000 to $5,000 and can generate $200 to $400 a month in a decent location. Scale that to a route of 20 machines and you're looking at $50,000 to $80,000 a year, with almost no staff. Vending fell out of fashion the moment micro-investing apps became trendy, but office buildings and gyms still buy snacks the same way they did a decade ago. The catch: restocking is real, physical labor, and location contracts can quietly claim 10 to 25% of gross sales. Number 3. Self-storage units. Self-storage is one of the few asset classes that grows during both booms and recessions. People downsize, move, or declutter either way. A small facility runs $1 million to $3 million to build, but stabilizes at 70 to 90% occupancy with operating margins near 40%. It got forgotten because it isn't exciting enough for social media, unlike real estate flipping. The catch: land and construction costs have risen sharply, and oversupply in some markets has started to compress rents. 4th. Automated car washes. An automated or self-serve car wash costs $1.5 million to $3 million to build, but once running, needs almost no labor and can generate $500,000 to $800,000 a year in revenue with 25 to 35% net margins. Private equity has quietly been buying these up for the past 5 years, while retail investors were busy chasing meme stocks. The catch: the upfront capital is steep, and a single mechanical failure during peak season can cost thousands in lost throughput. 5th. ATM ownership. Placing an ATM costs $2,000 to $8,000 per machine, and a well-placed one in a bar, convenience store, or event venue can generate $500 to $1,500 a month in surcharge fees. It's considered old economy now that tap-to-pay dominates, but cash still moves through bars, food trucks, and cash-only businesses more than people assume. The catch: cash handling logistics, vandalism risk, and declining cash usage in some regions mean this only works in the right locations. Number 6. Parking lot leasing. If you own or can lease a vacant lot near a stadium, hospital, or downtown core, parking can generate $30,000 to $150,000 a year with essentially zero product to manage. It's forgotten because it's not a startup. There's no app, no pitch deck, just asphalt and a gate. The catch: this is entirely location dependent, and a single new competing garage nearby can cut your revenue in half overnight. 7. Billboard and signage leasing. A single billboard structure costs $15,000 to $50,000 to install, but a good highway-facing location can lease for $1,000 to $5,000 a month, indefinitely, with no ongoing labor. It's forgotten because digital ads feel more modern, but physical signage still commands premium local advertising budgets. The catch: permitting is slow and heavily regulated, and a bad location can sit unleased for months. Number 8. Dumpster rental and junk removal. Entry cost is relatively low, $20,000 to $40,000 for a few dumpsters and a truck, but a single operator can generate $150,000 to $300,000 a year, driven by constant construction and renovation demand. It's forgotten because it sounds unglamorous, not because demand dropped. The catch: fuel, disposal fees, and truck maintenance can consume 30% or more of revenue if routes aren't optimized. Number 9. Mobile home park investing. Mobile home parks combine real estate economics with some of the highest tenant retention in housing, because residents often own the home but rent the land beneath it, making relocation expensive for them. Entry capital typically starts around $500,000 for a small park, with net operating margins that can reach 50 to 60%. It fell out of favor because of stigma, not because the numbers weakened. The catch: park infrastructure, water, sewage, roads, is the investor's responsibility, and deferred maintenance can turn a cash cow into a liability fast. None of these are exciting to talk about at a dinner party. That's exactly the point. Hype cycles rotate every 18 to 24 months. Today's darling is tomorrow's cautionary tale. Boring cash flow doesn't rotate. It just compounds, quietly, while everyone else is watching the next headline. The real question isn't which of these 9 businesses sounds interesting. It's whether you're building wealth around excitement. The answer that includes everything is the only answer that matters.